start with this. Companies are made up of people. People are consumers. Therefore, for the first time, because of devices, because of mobile devices, consumers are driving business infrastructure. That never happened before. Now with telephones, with iPads and other tablets and things like that, the consumer is driving the business infrastructure. Businesses may say, you can't use an iPhone. Too bad, I'm going to use it anyway. That's my phone, that's what I use, and if you don't want me to, I don't care. And that's what's happening through business. So bring your own device is something that businesses must begin to embrace. If they don't start setting up a security infrastructure for BYOD, they're going to have a problem because people are going to find a way to do it anyway, and that's what's happening. So, any firm that says we're not going to do this or not going to do that, the consumer, which is their employees, are going to do it anyway. It makes much more sense for people to have a strategy to manage that as opposed to fight it. Now, the second thing that's happening is you can be as effective working at home today as you can be in the office, depending on the type of job you're doing. If you don't have to be constantly talking to your colleagues at the office. But if you're doing customer support, if you're doing IT, okay, if you're doing many jobs in the corporation, can be done as effectively at home as people can do in the office. You have the infrastructure today to have internet at home, high-speed internet at home, to have good telephones at home. So you've got the infrastructure to support a home office. And the studies have shown that people that use home offices actually work longer than people who work in the office. If you go to the office, you come in, you work 8 hours, you go home. If you're at home, you're not driving back and forth, you may get up earlier, you may do your email, you may do your work during the day. At night, when you finish with dinner, you go check your email again. Okay, so people are working longer when they work at home. Forcing people to work in the office means that they're not going to be as productive. And in this day and age, some of them, probably the good ones, are going to quit and go somewhere else where they can work at home. You know, if somebody said to me, I had to work in an office every day, all day long, I would find a new job. I like working at home. I like putting on my Sao Paulo football team shirt, okay, and going into the office in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts and spending the day working comfortably at home and not having to go into the office and get dressed up and the traffic in Brazil, obviously in Sao Paulo, Rio, and some of these cities is very bad. If I don't have to mess with the traffic at all, it's wonderful, okay? So the point is that anybody who says you have to work in the office is living 20 years ago when we didn't have the infrastructure. And if it's a concern that he can't trust the employee to work, then they should find a new employee because you must be able to trust your employees to work.